Conversations. No, it's cool. It's natural.
It's all
and
good.
shit.
He like that type of shit.
Conversations with Q. I got my man Trey Songz here. What's up, Trey?
What's happening, baby?
It's been a long time, dog.
Yeah, I ain't even realize it till you just brought it up. It's been
you gave me
years nearly.
Yeah, you gave me Hollywood. Like, yeah, man. How long you been out here? A couple months.
I ain't do that. Like, Nick. Oh, I can't say that.
No, I mean, yes, you get. No, this is candid.
You embellishing.
No, well, you know, it is what it is. But Trey, no, we watching football right now. We're actually watching football. Who's your team?
Oh yeah, you think you're funny?
No,
I'm a Redskins fan.
Wow, I kind of figured that because people from Virginia, they don't have like it's either North Carolina or
Redskins.
they do.
There's a lot of Cowboys fans down there too, actually, which is odd. But you know that was a good game, man. Y'all did a great job. You know y'all almost lost it in the fourth, even though y'all did so well in the first 3 quarters.
A lot of people don't even. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. A lot of people don't know. He's talking about my team is the Philadelphia Eagles. They just beat your team, the Washington Redskins, because they kind of underestimated.
I just want you to think back to last year when y'all started off the season 2-0 and ended up last in the division.
The one thing I don't like to do, Trey, is to
think about the past. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see how we say think about the past.
Right.
Because it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the past tend to repeat itself. You know, it's like niggas wearing high top fades now.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing about it is, like, it was just I was at Made in America, right?
Right.
And this girl came up to me. She's like, "You remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh no, what happened? Did we do something?" She was like, "Remember?" I'm like, "No, I don't remember." Because it's in the past. We didn't do anything, but I took her to Wendy's for a date because that's what she wanted to do.
And she remembered that.
She remembered that.
She wanted to go to Wendy's for a date.
She's from the hood. She was from the hood. She literally.
That's what you into.
She wanted
taking girls to Wendy's.
She wanted fingers.
If I want to squirt her, take her to Fat Burger.
Exactly,
my man.
You feel me? She wanted chicken nuggets in a little smoothie thing.
Right. But I thought you ain't remember the past.
Cause she
you're a liar, bro. You're a liar, bro.
Anyway. So all right. So your team is the Redskins. Who else do you look at? You know, in NFL, because we up here watching the game. I could see that your knowledge of.
I mean, I watched the game, man. You know, coming up, my cousin, you know my cousin Jay, he played football my whole life. I played basketball, so it was more like, you know, all my friends played, and I watched the game through, like I go to the high school game every Friday, you know what I mean? It was a part of my life, being that like we slept in the same, we had twin beds in the same little bitty ass room. Okay. You know, so I go watch and play at practice, he come to my practice, and I became a fan of the sport, like really like that. And you know, I watch all sports. Okay, so playing basketball, what was your position playing ball? PG, point guard, number 1. Okay. What was it high school or was it? All through the high school. So what high school did you go to? All through to my sophomore year. I went to Petersburg High. Oh, man. We watching a football game. Hold on. Is he gone? Ooh, that look good. Okay, so you went to Petersburg High. Did they have books at Petersburg? Because I heard Petersburg is kind of rough. Well, Petersburg High is actually, we did have books. They were very used, and we had some dedicated teachers. We had some teachers that were not so dedicated. Okay. You know, it's just like any inner city environment where you have some teachers that are fighting for the children and some that aren't. But I became who I am now. Like I can honestly say, if it wasn't for high school, it wouldn't be a Trey Songz. That's why I started singing in talent shows. That's when I started, you know, singing at fashion shows. Anything I could sing at, I was singing at. Got you. So all right, how we get to talking about this? Because you know what? Where are we? You know why? We didn't had this conversation. No, we never had this conversation. About new shit. No, because the thing is, I'm getting money. But yeah, I got on new jewelry. But see, that's what they my haircut is nice. But guess what? Somebody right now, there's a pretty girl next to me. She is bad as shit. I was trying not to look at her. I was like, oh, damn. Yeah, you did the right thing. Yeah, but you know, because I'm married. I don't want to know, but not because of me though. Because because I'm married. You know, it was not about. You ain't tripping on disrespecting me. No, it's not even about disrespect. No, it's all good. It's, you know, you my man. Yeah, but she look. Never mind. But no, because it's a lot of people listening to this and they're like, man, Trey Songz, he play ball. I play ball and sing. Maybe I can go hard at that. Man, think about it. Anything you want to do, and you know, as cliche as it may sound, and some people go over their head, it's such a simple concept. Some of the simplest concepts are the hardest to grasp. Hard work, nobody can deny you that. If you work hard, you believe in yourself, and you consistently do that, you will achieve something. Yeah. You know, you may not be as great as the next person, or you may, and what you have to understand to do as well is set your goals adjust your goals to your life and not try to chase after whatever it is somebody else may have.
Got you. And I know like a misconception. I think I kind of just got this. Like, it takes, even for me just being on the air, I have to work. I work damn near like 20 hours a day. And a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to do whatever it is, sing, basketball, whatever. How many hours a day do you dedicate to your craft?
Well, they say, actually, the book, The Outliers, I just got this book.
By Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a smart, educated man.
You
Thank
are
sir.
as well.
Uh-huh.
And you know how much work he said you got to put in.
Yeah.
And Kobe, Jay-Z, everybody like 100,000.
Yeah.
Until you put 100,000 in, you ain't did nothing.
Yeah, and things just started happening because I've been doing this, about 15 years. Yeah, since the 804 boys, you know.
Yeah, the thing about life, man, is if you expect to get anywhere easily, then you're not gonna get nowhere.
Definitely. Now, fast forwarding to new things, I
got a movie coming out, another one, my second movie this year.
Baggage Claim.
Baggage Claim, September 27th. I'm very excited about it. It's a great film. Paula Patton, Boris Kojo, Derek Luke, Terrence J, Lauren London, myself, Lala. I'm leaving some people.
It's a lot of people in the film. Is that something you want to do? Is that something? Like
I love it, man.
So
I'm trying to get better and better at it. Really taking it serious. And one of the things I explain to a lot of people is that, being that I am in a position that I am in the music world, it sometimes gives you an advantage over some actors that have been acting all their lives, as far as who you can get into the room with, who you can have a conversation with, who I can speak directly to a director of some films that people who act every day and go to classes and take 15 auditions a week can't do. So what I want to make sure that I'm not doing is the craft of acting. I want to make sure that I'm not doing it a disservice. I want to make sure that I really have the chance to get better and better. That's why you see me take the roles I pick. And when you see Baggage Claim, you'll see and understand why I took that role. It's it's a great role. It's more cameo-like than you probably will expect because I'm all through the previews and all that. But it's pivotal for me. It's a step up to the next level. I did Texas Chainsaw Massacre earlier this year. It was the #1 movie in the world the first week this year. And that was a great surprise for everybody.
Yeah.
We did probably 15 million over what we were projected to do.
Are we going to see any more movies?
Most definitely. I ain't do none before this, and I got 2 this year, and I just actually went to audition for something very special the other day that I'm praying about, and I hope I get it.
That's an interesting thing. You said that because you act, you get to get in different kind of rooms. You still have to audition.
This is my first audition, actually.
So are you standing when you're doing the audition? Are you literally waiting in a room with other people?
It's interesting. I actually, the last audition I did, I was waiting in the room with a Jonas brother. I didn't know. I wouldn't know them if I seen them on the street. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. My assistant seen. She said, cause she went in and signed the paperwork and all that, and I wanted to get my mind right, so I was sitting in the car, and she said, but the Jonas boy just walked in here, so you got to sign this list and all that. So it's Hollywood, what I'm saying? It's a process that a lot of people have to go through in certain situations, and it was a great situation. It was a great experience, I should say, to go in there and really audition and feel what it's like to feel the pressure that a real actor feels, to step up to the plate and all that. Because I usually meet with the director. Okay. Make sure we study one-on-one. To make sure that I do it very well. And I've picked films and directors that have in John Lucenhop and David E. Talbot, who directed Baggage Claim. I've picked them because I know that they protect my interests. When I have a conversation with a director or anybody that I have anything to do with, if we going into business together, whether it be Grey Goose, whether it be Kodak, whether it be whomever I've done anything with, it's gonna be us together. Okay. I'm not going to do more for you than you're going to do for me because this is a partnership. We're going to make sure we meet each other in the middle. So with David E. Talbot, he worked with me very closely to make sure that I knew the lines, knew what it was he wanted to give. And it's not a lot of directors that do that nowadays, from what I understand, speaking to a lot of actors, a lot of actresses, a lot of acting coaches. They expect you to come in and do your thing and know what you're doing.
Now, are you training? Do you actually have you going with acting coaches?
Yeah, I do have a coach.
Okay.
I got a coach. And my coach actually just moved to New York. And I'm living in LA now, so I'm flying over there to see her because your acting coach is in acting is a lot like your pastor or something. Like it's real, like the connection that you have with that person because you share so much of your life. And acting is really what I'm coming to learn is that, it's learning how to project emotions that you really feel into a character.
So just trying to keep you
channeling you into whatever they got going on, the character that is.
Definitely. Now you say you just moved to LA. I lived in LA for about 4 years.
Yeah.
And for me, I started feeling like it wasn't real. Like this isn't real life. Like I started complaining about things that regular people in other states
what you was complaining about? Gluten?
Like the weather.
You had gluten in your food?
Yeah, like, man, I wanted to be cold. And man, this is not tofu. I actually tofu.
You was on an organic cleanse?
Yeah,
you did a cleanse?
Yeah, I did all of that. I did a cleanse. I was
That's the LA life,
yeah, I was at Runyon Canyon.
I ain't never been to Runyon.
You ain't never been Runyon?
I refuse to go.
Why? You got to do Runyon Canyon, dog, at least once.
Dog, it's like the picture's more important than the workout.
Yeah, but no, you can't do you can't go with game and like 80 people.
No, I'm not going to Runyon Canyon with Game and 80 people. That's what I'm not doing. I'll tell Game himself.
Yeah. So
he's my man, but I'm not going to do the workout.
So why? So what kind of workout? Because I seen you, doing like intense workouts. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to do Runyon? Everyone does. No, because
it's that because I don't want to do it because everyone do it.
Okay.
First of all,
thanks for making me look bad. Okay.
Right. I mean, look, it's a lot going on in this little room.
This is real.
You right here, right in the back.
Let me tell him. We're in. Trey Songz is about to perform in Philadelphia. We're watching a football game. This is what he does before he performs.
Right, and we just had a casual conversation. This really don't even feel like an interview because you my man.
Thank you, but this is what we do. So how you liking LA? How long you been living in LA so far?
Since like March.
You like it?
It's a lot of great opportunity out there. I think any place where you can do so many things, and I'm in LA because I can make an album, shoot movies, live life, and it is a place in LA where you can actually be human without taking pictures every day, every second of, and I think it's more about the opportunities there. The weather's beautiful. My house is amazing. I don't never leave the house for the most part.
Okay, I had to leave the house a lot for me.
Your house wasn't that nice.
I mean, it probably wasn't a Trey Songz house.
No, I'm just I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Yeah, it was cool. It was all right. You know what?
You should have been out there when I moved out there.
But I was here.
I know, but if you was there when I was, because you my boy for real though.
Really
when QD's come in the room, I ask him about his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really my man. Like, I think people don't even know.
I probably wouldn't be married if I would have been out there when you was out there. That would have probably been an issue.
That's a real issue.
That's a real issue.
Because you got a beautiful family. I don't want to take that from you.
Thank you, sir. And, speaking of, your friends, I just looked on Instagram. Your man just got married.
Yeah, shout out to Moo.
Moomy Daddy,
yeah,
right?
Moo.
Okay. Does that inspire you to want to be like, oh, that's beautiful, man?
Man, anybody around you will tell you for real that, at the heart of all of this, Trey Songz fight with Tremaine every day.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, my family come before anything. Like, I don't have no kids, but my younger brothers are 10 years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like kind of like a big brother, father figure to them in a lot of ways. My little cousins are very young. They in high school and middle school now. I'm 28 years old.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a lot of male figures in our family, so I am that for them in a lot of cases.
Got you. Is it hard? Is your whole family in LA or is just
my whole family in Virginia? So I'm always back and forth to Virginia no matter what. But I say all that to say is that I think family is the most important thing in the world. Like, no matter how much success you obtain, no matter how rich you get, no matter how many records you sell, taking care of the people that love you and leaving a lasting impression on people that admire you.
Yeah, and now I know a lot of people look at Trey Songz like, man, you got the world, you doing everything. Is it hard for you to really, like, truly trust somebody, like, on a relationship level that you've met?
I don't trust too many people.
After Trey Songz, after you were Trey Songz. Is that hard?
I've been blessed to have met good people and, never been fucked over too badly. A lawsuit here, sue me there, this, that, and the other. But for the most part, I've been blessed, man, because I don't deal with some of the crazed star stuff you hear about a lot of the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, because we never really hear you, it's nothing crazy.
I try to keep my shit like a little low.
Got you. Now, Trey, what would you be doing if you weren't doing this? I know
you heard what I was talking about. 2005. No.
Oh, no, we ain't even going to, no. what would you be doing? Like, what do you think your life would have went?
I like to think of myself as pretty smart, so I would have figured something out. I don't know what exactly it would have been because I love making music more than I love anything else. My mother tell you that music is the first thing I was inspired myself to do, self-motivated. I didn't need nobody to tell me. Like,
yeah,
I was the cat that, I finished my schoolwork and draw all over the paper. I finished before everybody else, but I get 15 points deducted because I drew all over the paper. You know what I mean? Like I was always focused on creativity and art more so. Like, art class was my favorite. And I cut hair because I like to draw. And
you still cut hair?
I ain't cut hair in a long time. Sometimes I shake myself up.
You should cut one of your man taking pictures right here. You should just cut his hair.
Nah, his shit a little up top. It's a little crazy.
I didn't want to say it because I don't know him, and I don't know how. I don't know what he does.
That's my man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's
I got him. He cool.
Yeah.
We had this conversation about his hair.
Okay. Well, I mean,
you gotta go against his joint up top. He like. His shit like Clue shit was in backstage.
Hilarious. Trey, I appreciate the conversations with you, man. This was just a conversation. It wasn't.
My boy.
I ain't want to ask you about this or that or this.
It's all love, man.
New album coming soon?
I'm chilling, man.
I like that. That's when you got a lot of money. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm working.
Oh, okay.
I had a conversation. Because this is my most relaxed summer I ever had.
Yeah.
You know me from braids, promo. I'm in Philly every 3 weeks doing a free show here, promo show there, paid show, tour back. I've been doing that for my first album came out 2005. I've been in this game 8 years, and I can honestly say that this year was the first year that I actually took time for myself. Like, really sat around doing nothing. I got a favorite TV show that I watch every week.
What is it?
Right now, Boardwalk Empire, Breaking Bad.
Time out. Breaking Bad. Did you see the last episode?
Shit was crazy.
Guys.
Oh,
you didn't see it?
You didn't see it?
But we doing an interview.
Oh, anyway, listen.
It was crazy,
dog. Listen, Breaking. All right,
Breaking Bad's the best thing on TV.
I look at it's like The Wire.
You seen Ray Donovan though?
I couldn't really get into it. I'm at
you
like
gotta
the
see
third
Ray
episode.
Donovan, my nigga.
But is it messing with Breaking Bad though?
It is,
because Breaking Bad is on a whole.
Breaking Bad is on an intelligence level. It's just it's out of this world.
Like Breaking Bad is like
you watched it from Jump Street from the beginning.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna tell you about Breaking Bad. I saw the first episode in Australia. I was in Perth or something, and I walked in. It was just like I saw the episode, and I was the first episode.
Yeah.
And I hadn't watched it since then. I was like, this nigga's a bitch. So everybody running over him, and he think about doing what he was thinking about doing, selling methamphetamine. And I saw when I got home that I didn't know it was that old of a show, but it was the 5th season coming up, and I saw this room full of money.
Yeah.
So imagine seeing the first episode and then seeing that made me get all the DVDs, and I watched it all.
Unbelievable.
I love that show.
Well,
yeah, but like I was saying, this is my first summer where I've actually got to live my life and enjoy myself without having to be stressed about, maintaining my position in the game or financial situations, and I'm not gonna get comfortable.
Got you.
No matter what, I am working in the studio. I just did a remix to August Alsina, I Love It record with Chris Brown and August my youngin', I love him. He gonna go far.
Nice.
He remind me of myself, but like younger, fresher. He hot. My boy Ty Dolla, I just did a Paranoid remix with him. You know about him from the West Coast. Crazy. And I'm working on my own project, man. I might do a mixtape. I might drop a single. I don't know. I'm just having fun with music and really enjoying being myself.
I'm just happy to see your success. I remember 2005. I remember the grind.
I was not rich.
The Neo tours, the
Neo
bowling
tour,
party,
the BET tour, the bowling party. I still take a million pictures though. Like I still the thing about me is that grind made me appreciate what a fan is more than you could ever imagine, because I remember what it's like to not to have a million fans, or not to sell that many records, or not to have a #1 hit, or not to tour the world, or to be doubted. You know what I mean? I think that's what gives people the adrenaline or the battery in their back.
Got you. Well, conversations with Q.
Philly, I love you.
It's like it was just I was at Made in America, right?
Right.
And this girl came up to me. She's like, "You remember me?" And I'm like, "Oh, no, what happened? Did we do something?" She was like, "Remember?" I'm like, "No, I don't remember because it's in the past. We didn't do anything, but I took her to Wendy's for a date because that's what she wanted to do."
And she remembered that.
She remembered that.
She wanted to go to Wendy's for a date.
She's from the hood. She was from the hood, dog. She literally.
That's what you into.
She wanted
taking girls to Wendy's.
She wanted fingers.
If I want to squirt her, take her to Fat Burger.
Exactly,
my man.
You feel me? She wanted chicken nuggets in a little smoothie thing.
Right. You.
So that's
but
what
I thought you ain't remember the past.
Conversations. Shh. No, it's cool. It's natural.
It's all
and
good.
shit.
He like that type of shit.
Conversations with Q. I got my man Trey Songz here. What's up, Trey?
What's happening, baby?
It's been a long time, dog.
Yeah, I ain't even realize it till you just brought it up. It's been like,
you gave me
years nearly.
Yeah, you gave me Hollywood. Like, yeah, man. How long you been out here? A couple months.
I ain't do that. Like, Nick. Oh, I can't say that.
No, I mean, yes, you get. No, this is candid.
You embellishing.
No, well, you know, it is what it is. But Trey, no, we watching football right now. We're actually watching football. Who's your team?
Oh yeah, you think you're funny?
No,
I'm a Redskins fan.
Wow. I kind of figured that because people from Virginia. Because she
you're a liar, bro. You're a liar, bro.
Anyway. So all right. So your team is the Redskins. Who else do you look at? You know, in NFL, because we up here watching the game. I could see that your knowledge of football.
I mean, yeah, I watched the game, man. You know, coming up, my cousin. You know, my cousin Jay. He played football my whole life. I played basketball, so it was more like, you know, all my friends played, and I watched the game through. Like, I go to the high school game every Friday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a part of my life, being that, like we slept in the same. We had twin beds in the same little bitty ass room.
Okay.
You know, so I go watch and play at practice. He come to my practice, and I became a fan of the sport, like really like that. And you know, I watch all sports.
Okay, so playing basketball, what was your position playing ball?
PG, point guard, number one.
Okay. What was it high school or was it?
All through the high school.
So what high school did you go
all
to?
Through to my sophomore year. I went to Petersburg High.
Oh man.
Oh.
We watching a football game.
Oh.
Hold on.
Is he gone?
Ooh, that look good. Okay. So you went to Petersburg High. Did they have books at Petersburg? Because I heard Petersburg is kind of rough.
Well, Petersburg High is actually we did have books. They were very used, and we had some dedicated teachers. We had some teachers that were not so dedicated.
Okay.
You know, it's just like any inner city environment where you have some teachers that are fighting for the children and some that aren't. They
don't have, like, it's either North Carolina or they do.
It's a lot of Cowboys fans down there too, actually, which is odd. But you know, that was a good game, man. Y'all did a great job. You know, y'all almost lost it in the fourth, even though y'all did so well in the first 3 quarters.
A lot of people don't even. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. A lot of people don't know. He's talking about my team is the Philadelphia Eagles. They just beat your team, the Washington Redskins. Right. They kind of underestimated.
I just want you to think back to last year when y'all started off the season 2-0 and ended up last in the division.
The one thing I don't like to do, Trey, is to
think about the past. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You see how we said think about the past.
Right.
Because it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the past tend to repeat itself. You know, it's like niggas wearing high top fades now.
Yeah.
You know.
But the thing about it